Hey guys, welcome to the weekly tarot forecast for the numinous week beginning October the 28th. I'm Lindsay Mack, and the card that I've pulled for us this week is Page of Pentacles reversed. So we're in Scorpio season. Sacred death has begun. It's an amazing time, intense but amazing, where everything's starting to die back. Things are starting to get much quieter, much colder. We're being called within. The very important energetic shift, at least for this side of the hemisphere. For those of you who are going through the other side, Scorpio for you is a kind of a birth, which quite frankly it's the same. So there's no death without a birth and vice versa. The thing that I'm channeling for us this week that feels very important to talk about is how to use this hibernation time. How to really use it. Page of Pentacles is a very specific and very beautiful energy, and when reversed it brings to mind a very important inquiry. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're going? Have you stopped to check in with yourself in the last few days, few hours, few months, few years about what it is that you love and why it is you are here? It's not for an earthly accolade or an earthly accomplishment. You're not here for that. None of us are. Are you deeply aligned with your soul's desires? Are you here living in line with your soul path? That doesn't have anything to do with your dreams and your visions. It can, but not a rule. Those questions, the weight of those questions that's all about what the Page of Pentacles is. That's what it's all about. When not reversed, when right side up, Page of Pentacles is a double earth energy, which means that it has all of the kind of youthful, wise idealism of the pages, the kind of feminine energy of the pages, deep, deep questions, but very rooted to the earth. So taking all of the lessons we learned in the minors and placing it in a higher frequency in the court cards. So with Page of Pentacles, we're literally gazing upon this pentacle, this symbol of earth, and we're asking ourselves, like, what am I here for? What is my true calling? What's my true name? These very, very deep questions that can sometimes come from children and can be such gorgeous, powerful, golden moments when we hear children ask questions like that. That is what we're being invited to ask of ourselves, to ask of the universe, and not have a weighted answer. Drop in the fucking story about how we need to have it figured out, or like if any emotion comes up around the question, it's okay. Just keep asking, be curious. That's what this time is about, to be curious. Now, the reversal of Page of Pentacles does indicate that most of us as a collective, especially the people who are listening to this, if you found it, this message is probably for you. There's been a little bit of a lapse in asking those questions. That means maybe we've been plugging ahead, doing what we have to do, taking care of business, but we haven't really been checking in. And we may have gone so far down a path where we're just kind of doing our thing that we're not even really fully aware of why we're doing it or what we're even doing here. And that's what the change in this season is really all about, is tuning back into the everyday, to the mundane, to the moments that we kind of miss, to those big questions that we always tell ourselves we don't really have the time to deal with. Page of Pentacles is so powerful because there's nothing to do. There's no action to take. It's a deep meditative inquiry, not unlike if we were to cook something, having it simmer for hours and getting more fragrant and more delicious. That's exactly what the energy is like. So use, wherever you live in the world, your relative energetic change, either flipping into the destruction of death or either flipping into rather the destruction of birth, the intensity of birth or the intensity of death, no matter which one you happen to be going through, it's the same. Ask yourself these deep questions. That's what we're being asked to do. It's been far too long, I think. And when you get the answer, that have nothing to do with earthly things, deeply meditate on it. Prepare yourself for the new moon. Be willing to work with the deepest part of yourself. Journal, take baths, meditate, think about it. It's a very quiet week with not a lot to do, at least as far as what is being shown to me. So I hope you have a beautiful week. Blessed be on your journey through the cards energy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.